Alright, so we're about to go live here. I'm just going to give Matthew Felix a call here. Actually, bring Matthew Felix actually into the live chat. See if I can figure out how to do that. Matthew, are you here? Because if you are, we're going to get started. Just cleaning off my lens here. So there's the thing, and now I just want to introduce Matthew Felix. He's a really big time world-class gamer, and I want to get him in here. I'm trying to get him in here now. Where the hell is he? There he is. Alright, so we're going to invite him in here, and once he's invited in here, we're going to get started. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to go back 17 years when I started my rookie years as a professional gamer, and we're going to talk about what the fuck happened and why, because we have no idea of a game that I played 17 years ago. We don't even know the real name for it. So at the moment I'm waiting for him to come in, and then I'm going to add him to the live stream here. We're going to go over a couple of things. And hopefully, whether you guys are watching now or watch later, this should be pretty interesting, because we're going to try to find out something that it seems like nobody even knows what the fuck they were talking about. We had a few people, with this issue, so we will see what happens here. So right now, I'll make sure. There's probably a little bit of echoing. Hey, Matthew, jump into the live stream on Facebook, because I have this recording on YouTube, but I also have this recording here on Facebook. So jump into the live stream on Facebook, and then I can add you to the stream on camera so you can talk to me. And okay, let's see if I can add you. I'm going to try to add you. Let me see. Are you able to share your camera? Sorry, I'm new to this. I've never done this before. Will it not let you? If it doesn't, I'll just call you. It's no big deal. Are you not able to get in there? Okay. That's not a big deal. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you on Skype. I was hoping this would be easier, but it's not. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm going to call you on Skype. So if everybody's just tuning in right now, we're going to go back 17 years, and we're going to try to find out what I played, because we had stupid, ill refs of the ill corporation of so-called gaming, and this ill defunct scoreboard out of California, which used to be in Iowa. Just one moment, Matthew. I'm going into Skype right now. It's okay. I haven't even really started yet. I did already introduce you, so we're going to get to this in just a moment here. As soon as I can get Skype open. I don't know why it's being such a pain in the ass. I haven't used Skype in so long. Give me 1 second. And of course, it's installing updates. Just a second, though. So hopefully everybody's tuning in. It's just going to be a minute here. You can get to see my beautiful Christmas tree and my nice little Christmas village, and my Charlie Brown Christmas tree and my white Christmas tree. And you get to see some of my toys on the floor. Alright, I think Skype is updated. Matthew, I'm going to be calling you here in about 1 minute, and we'll get started. If people leave, that's on them. They can come back. This episode's not going anywhere. It's not going away. Okay, here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see here. Got all right, there you are. All right, you need to come on. You're on Do Not Disturb, by the way. So I hope that you're able to pick up. Hello?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, this sucks. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. Okay. Alright, we're going to try something else. Maybe I can call you on Facebook while I'm doing this. I hope. Oh, this is embarrassing. I don't know why I can't add you I'm going to add you to the, 1 second, Matt. Sorry. I know. This is annoying. Believe me, I know. I don't know why I can't add you to this live broadcast. Alright. Alright, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, end the live. I'm going to have to. And I'm going to have to call you just on Facebook. And what we're going to do is, I'm not even sure how the hell we're going to do this. This is going to be tough. Oh, I wish I had a home phone. I have my cell phone. That's it. Maybe we can do a live together, and then that's how we'll go in. All right, we'll be right back. Give me 1 second, buddy. I'm sorry. Shit. All right, let's try this. Maybe this will work. Oh, there you are. Okay. So, have you ever done Facebook Live before?
No.
Let's see something. Well, I've got you on here. There's got to be a way. There has to be. Okay. I hit go live. No, wait a minute. There's got to be a way. Huh?
The camera to call me, and you're trying to use the same camera to, like, Facebook Live. I think that's why.
It might work. Let's see if it works. Give me 1 second, okay? So if I cut you off, don't think I'm cutting you off. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you know what? We're good. We're good. We're on Facebook Live right now. So if everybody's just tuning in, I've got Matthew Felix here. He's a super gamer, world-renowned. He's got thousands of world records and whatnot. I did mention him earlier in the start-off segment. So Matthew, we're going to go back about 17 years ago because we've got a dispute, well, you've got a dispute rather, on Twin Galaxies, or which I call a defunct ill scoreboard, and a horrible owner named Jace. This is by Multicart, okay? I got this in 2003. All right, this is the same exact cartridge that I bought from Sean Kelly at the Classic Gaming Expo 2003, which was basically my rookie year as a professional gamer, whatever you want to call me. Okay, so 17 years ago, no joke, almost 17 years. So I just wanted you to see the cartridge before I put it in. You can tell it's, definitely not brand new. And I'm going to show you, what's going on here. So I'm going to pop it into my Atari 2600 Junior here, and I'm going to turn it on. And as you see on my screen here, it's going to come up, as the multi-cart, and then you can see all the game names, okay? You see, if you see down below, right, you can see where it says Alligator People, right? You see that, all right? Now I'm going to show this to you. This ain't no fucking Alligator People, okay? Something's wrong, because this is the game I played 17 years ago, and by the way, if anybody wants to know, I submitted this to Todd Rogers, and I think Kelly Quinn verified, obviously, somebody else's score. So do people even know what Alligator People is? Because I was told that the game was Alligator People. Now we're being told that it was Guardian years later, so my score was changed. So obviously I have a world record on this game 17 years now, and I have no idea what it is. I thought this was Alligator People, so I was just doing what I thought. I had no idea that I was playing a game that was not Alligator People. So now Matthew can see this, and he can add this to the dispute. I'm just trying to press reset here to play this stupid game for a second. So you shoot these things. I can't really play and hold my phone at the same time, so I'm going to lose, and that's okay. I don't care. But this is the game I played 17 years ago and got over 100,000. But the reason I'm playing this for Matthew, because I want him to see that there's different score increments, if I can figure it out, of course. so if you watch closely, you see where the score is at the top at 0-3, right? Shit.
Yeah.
So I have no idea what the name of this game is. I thought it was, I'm going to just stand here in the middle and fire. Hopefully these things come out and we can get a score here. Okay, so that was 200 points for that guy. So, and then there's my life going to 0, so there's the game. The game's over. So I lost my whole life. The game's over. It says E5, but I don't know what the hell that means, so don't quote me on it. So the question is, Matthew, what the hell is this fucking game? If it's not alligator people, we know what alligator people is, because you guys have shown that. So what did I play 17 years ago? Because I typed in games with swamps, games like Pitfall, games with alligators, and I kid you not, I cannot find this game. Have you ever seen this game?
No, I have not.
Okay. Now I'm going to do something else, just to clarify something. I'm going to show you Guardian. Okay? A game also that is not a game that I ever played for any kind of record or anything. I've tried it, of course, but I've never played it. That's Guardian. It's nothing like alligator people, and it sure as hell is no increments of 3 points or 5 points. I don't think. You know, I think it's a paddle game, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think it is.
One of those games that shows actually Planet of the Apes prototype.
But what the one that I just played for you?
First one.
This is so this is supposedly Planet of the Apes, the alligator people one, the one I thought was alligator people.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's the case, okay, then that makes sense. Okay, well then, you found it, but here's the thing. Either way, whether it's Planet of the Apes or whatever, why didn't Kelly Flynn figure this out 17 years ago? Why didn't Todd Rogers know what I was playing? And, you know, now we're in this whole funk, and, you know, as you can see, the system is flawed, because if there was anything right to begin with, this wouldn't be happening right now. Think about it. This all happened in 2003. If Todd was so what he was and knew everything about games, we wouldn't be in this position right now. And I hate to say my position because I'm retired, but I'm still obviously part of the scene, and I'm still the big talk of the scene, which is not always good. But this kind of gives me some publicity because I have a record, obviously, for Planet of the Apes, which needs now to be moved over, which I'm hoping this punk piece of crap just removes all my scores from his ill database and his ill scoreboard. You know how I feel about all this. So what I would like you to do when you're ready, you know, go back on there, explain everything that happened, and, you know, they should go see this live video if they can. I don't know if they'll be able to, but whatever, I don't really care. But I'm sure you could find a way to get them to see it, you know, because there's no reason to go too much depth into this. But if you have questions or anything you wanted to ask me about this, you know, we should do it now so we can get that out of the way. Because, as you can see, this is becoming a big issue, just over one little game. Did you have any questions on this?
No.
So what do you think the next step is with this?
Well, might as well raise a dispute on your score, because clearly it's not theater people.
Right. Because clearly my score should be on Planet of the Apes, not on Alligator People, not on Guardian. The question is, though, why did Troy Whalen or Tom Duncan or Kelly or Todd, for that matter, change it to Guardian? And why were a bunch of other scores with me that played this game switched to Guardian? I'm not the only one.
I have no idea. I don't know. I wasn't there, so.
Right. Because I submitted this as Alligator People. That's what I thought it was. So I'm hoping now something comes of this. However, I just want to mention this too. Rodrigo is clearly a cheater. He needs to go. Jace is protecting him clearly. It's disgusting. Not protecting him, but actually just playing a game with you guys. He protected Isaiah. I wouldn't say he's protecting Rodrigo. I think what it is that he doesn't know how to handle this. When really, he just needs to do what he needs to do, and that's it. So, I'm hoping that everything, falls into place, and hopefully we can get it all squared away. But now you know the card I used. You know what game I played, because you said Planet of the Apes. So it looks like obviously I had the record on Planet of the Apes for 17 years, where refs couldn't figure out that it wasn't alligator people, and they couldn't figure out it wasn't Guardian. This is a big issue. It makes you wonder how many other scores in the databases and all this other crap are all screwed up. Now, it's also plausible that Uncle Chicken went in and caused this problem as well. And if he did, that's fine. That's hilarious. Because he said he changed names and changed scores and numbers and everything else. But Rodrigo is guilty as hell. And he needs to go. And so do a lot of other people. So hopefully this will all get resolved. But is there anything you wanted to add or anything you wanted to talk about before we end this short podcast?
I mean, Rodrigo had the same issue with alligator people. Apparently he had Planet of the Apes as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he played on emulator, and you were able to see the wrong name.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, too. He played on emulator. It was around the same time as that Zelda score. Everything's always so convenient, and now Robert is all hiding in the bushes, He was a really big-time friend of his, boy. He always bragged about Rodrigo, especially with that Pitfall score, which I think was also done on an emulator. He claimed he sent an Atari to him in Brazil, but there was never any proof of that. That's something you guys will have to take up with him. I was going to post on the forums today, and I do have an account on the forums, and you can let these idiots know I have an account showing his system is flawed. I'm just not going to bother. But I really wanted to take it to him, and I'm glad that you guys are finally calling out Jace for what he is, a liar and, a fraud, and doesn't, he didn't buy Twin Galaxies to help you or help me. He bought Twin Galaxies to buy the name and bought it as a hobby, and he did it to use everybody for cheap labor is basically what he did. Because he uses us to verify scores, uses us for this, that, and we've gotten nothing out of it. And that Right to Game campaign was the biggest sham in the world, especially when DataSuck gave him over 10 grand to try to take control of my status of being in that scoreboard. But that's neither here or there. But I think you resolved the problem, and I think now it's a question of what's going to happen next. I guess that's it. Well, until next time, unless Matthew wants to add anything about himself or anything else, he's always more than welcome to. It's up to him. If not, we're going to end this podcast in about a minute here.
Yeah, we just go ahead and end it.
Alrighty.
We'll play with the sugar game.
Alright, well, I guess I will see you in ghost form on the forums.
Alright.
Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're off now. So, I mean, it's all you really can do, I guess, at this point.
Right.
I don't know. Well, I'm glad that you were able to figure out it was Planet of Apes. I had no fucking clue myself, so that was good.
It's because Rodrigo claimed he did Planet of the Apes.
Ah.
So I was thinking the ROM was named Alligator People.
Right. That's interesting. Yet Alligator People's a totally different game.
Totally different.
Yeah, I actually thought I had a game that wasn't even released or something. When we bought this cartridge, it was $100, and I bought it from Sean Kelly over at the Classic Gaming Expo in Las Vegas. I was so excited because the two games that were on there I wanted was Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Halloween. So, that alone to me was worth $100, you know what I mean, at the time. Because the games back then were like $300-400 a piece. And then all the porn games are on there too. It's a really good cartridge. Really good. I mean, everything is fucking on this cartridge. So it doesn't play well on a 7800, but it's really good on a Junior.
Yeah, just to confirm, the first game you showed is indeed Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, definitely.
I sent you a video link to some gameplay.
Yeah, no, I was looking at it right now. Yeah, you could play that game for once you figure it out. you could pretty much play it forever and never lose. I wonder if it maxes out. I haven't played, dude. I haven't had any passion or desire to play. I'm being honest with you, so I haven't done a damn thing, But
I haven't had time because university work.
hang on a second. One thing I forgot.